You didn't find these words by accident. If you believe in divine timing, then know this message was meant for you. Heaven has been whispering your name, waiting for the right moment to reveal something powerful. This is the time. A truth long hidden is about to come into the light. Someone believed you'd never know. They thought what was signed in secret would stay buried forever. But the spiritual veil is lifting now. Your name isn't just spoken, it's written, legally and permanently, on something important. Not a dream, not a fantasy, but an actual document. A deed. Something was done long ago, papers signed, decisions made, and your name was included in the details. Someone close to you, someone whose memory stirs emotions deep within you, made sure your name stayed there, even if it wasn't meant to be noticed. They've carried guilt. They've stayed silent, restless, praying for a way to tell you. But now, heaven has taken over. What your soul has felt in dreams and passing thoughts, the same house, the same room, the same closed door, it wasn't just imagination. It was memory. Spiritual memory. A place marked for you. A promise made before you were aware. And someone knew. They may have tried to erase you, to change names, to hide papers, but divine timing cannot be outmaneuvered. Your name, quiet but present, was never removed. There is something waiting, a house, land, something sacred, and it belongs to you. This isn't only about a property, it's about restoration, justice, and spiritual inheritance. Something once stolen is being returned. What was delayed is aligning now. You may receive a message soon, a call, a letter, an odd email. Something will seem ordinary but feel sacred. It will be the key. The one tied to this is emotionally troubled, quietly suffering under the weight of their decision. They won't say everything, but they will say enough. You'll understand. Spiritually, they are still connected to you, bound by the moment they signed that document. Even as others tried to cut you out, this person left your name in place. They are praying, pacing, waiting for the right time, but time has already chosen you. Don't act out of anger. Don't confront them yet. Let heaven go first. The divine is already working. This message is sacred, personal, meant only for you unless you're guided otherwise. What was hidden is surfacing. The locks are breaking. The spiritual shift is becoming physical. Your name is power. What was erased is being rewritten in truth. You're about to see paperwork, signatures, and proof you didn't expect. It will shock you, but your spirit has known all along. You are not just imagining signs. You've been feeling them. Symbols, dreams, repeated thoughts, odd details that stand out. They are not coincidences. Someone in your family line prayed long ago for this inheritance to reach the right person, you. And now, it's happening. The land, the peace, the authority, the name, it's being restored. God is doing this, not as revenge but as justice. There were closed-door meetings, hidden conversations, and masked intentions. But they made a mistake. They underestimated divine order. What was forged is falling apart. What was disguised is being uncovered. You're not just part of this story, you're the key character. The person who acted against you did so out of fear. Fear that if you knew, you'd no longer need them. But God knew. Heaven saw. And now it's your time. You will receive what's yours not by chasing it, but by favor. Stand still. Stay humble. Let it come. Speak your name into the atmosphere. Claim what has already been written. Your name is the key. What was once out of reach will now be confirmed. The house that made your heart ache, the room that lingered in your sleep, the paper you almost threw away, it's all connected. God is making everything clear. What your ancestors lost is coming back through you. The curse breaks now. The deception ends now. The waiting ends now. The documents are real. The property is marked. The inheritance is set. Someone may still be trying to cover it up, but heaven has exposed them. Their time of hiding is up. The lies are unraveling. The truth is winning. And you must be ready to receive it. Emotionally prepare yourself. Spiritually strengthen yourself. Because when it comes, it will come fast. Unexpected, but undeniable. Everything you've prayed, cried, and hoped for is tied to this. You won't have to prove anything. The evidence will speak for itself. You will walk the ground your ancestors wept for. You will open the door they were denied. And when you stand there, you'll know. God chose this time, this season, for this restoration. The person who held this back is already feeling the consequences in spirit. Their control is slipping. Their influence is breaking. Their silence is trembling. You'll see it. You'll hear it. And when you do, don't respond with hate, respond with grace. Because this blessing is holy. It was always meant for you. God waited until now because now you're ready. You are wise enough, strong enough, clear enough to handle it. And when your feet touch the land, the atmosphere will shift. Even the soil will recognize you. This isn't just a return. It's a prophecy being fulfilled. You are stepping into legacy, into justice, into answered prayer. What was stolen will be returned, and more. And all of it is beginning, right now. Don't ignore the signs. Say your name. Claim the deed. Walk in faith. Stay watchful. What's coming is not small. It's confirmation of everything heaven promised you, even when you forgot to believe. This is your moment. Your name is on the deed, and nothing can take it away now. You will not miss it this time. The moment that's been circling your life, the moment that's been delayed, is now landing right where you are. The shift is already in motion. The pieces are coming together in ways no one can stop. The hidden is becoming visible. The unseen is becoming undeniable. The people who were used to block your way are now powerless to hold back what heaven has already approved. They are seeing signs too. Their peace is gone. They can feel that something is changing around them. They can feel your name pushing through the silence. They can't explain it, but they know what's coming. And so do you. Everything that was once cloudy will soon be clear. Conversations that made no sense before will now be understood. Questions you asked years ago will be answered. People who shrugged you off or looked the other way when you asked about what you felt, deep in your spirit, they will now remember. They will now talk. They will now confirm what was hidden. The secrets are running out of places to hide. The truth is breaking through like light at the edge of a long night. This is not about revenge. This is about release. You are not here to prove them wrong. You are here to prove that faith was right. That your patience wasn't wasted. That your hope wasn't foolish. That your spirit didn't lie. You were led by something bigger than logic. You were guided by a voice that couldn't be silenced, even when people told you to let it go. And now that same voice is saying, step forward. You are standing in a moment that was written before you were born. A page in your story that had to wait until now to turn. You will walk into rooms that once ignored you. You will receive papers that once had your name removed. You will feel it in your chest. You'll sense it deep in your being. That this, finally, is the moment you were created for. The inheritance wasn't lost. It was protected. It was preserved. It was hidden from wrong hands until your hands were ready. Until your heart was healed. Until your wisdom caught up with your calling. And now it has. Every delay had purpose. Every detour had meaning. Every tear was watering the ground that you are now about to walk on. Nothing was wasted. Every no led to this yes. Every closed door helped guide you to the right one. And now it's opening. Not just slightly. Not with hesitation. But wide. Unlocked. Welcome. Because what is yours no longer needs to be chased. It's finding you. You will get confirmation when you least expect it. A name will be mentioned. A location will come up. A dream will become clearer. A call will bring news you've been waiting to hear. And when it does, you will not doubt. Because deep down, you've known this moment was coming. You've felt the pressure building. You've sensed the spiritual doors shifting. This is not new. This is remembered. It's a return to what was always yours. Someone connected to this is watching you closely now. They won't say everything, but their actions will reveal it. Their silence will speak. Their hesitation will confirm. They may offer half-truths, hoping to soften the weight of their choices. But you won't need all the details. Because the Spirit will show you what's true. Your soul will recognize what it already knows. You are not here to fight for it. You are here to receive it. Heaven has already fought on your behalf. The document with your name will appear in physical form. A letter, a record, a form, a listing. It might be digital. It might be on paper. But when it comes, you will know. There will be no doubt left. The whispers you heard in your prayers, the dreams that played like memories, the visions that stirred in your sleep, they were all preparing you for this moment. And what comes next is bigger than land, bigger than property. It's about your name, your worth, your rightful place in your bloodline. You were not meant to live as if you were cut off. You were not born to remain overlooked. You were born for restoration. This is not just about what your eyes can see. This is about what your soul has carried, and what heaven is now returning. A full circle moment. A holy reversal. A sacred return. The people who kept it from you didn't expect the divine to intervene. They thought time would bury the truth. But time is now your ally. Time is revealing what was once hidden. Time is testifying in your favor. And the ones who tried to erase you will have no choice but to acknowledge you. They will speak your name because they can no longer avoid it. Even if they wanted to, it will come out. Through slip-ups. Through paperwork. Through people they never expected to tell you. It's all unraveling in perfect timing. Your instructions now are clear. Stay ready. Stay calm. Keep your heart clean. Don't get pulled into arguments or distraction. Let God continue to move ahead of you. Let the angels finish what they started. You are not being left out, you are being led in. And nothing can stop the process. Not lawyers. Not family members. Not gatekeepers. Not silence. Because heaven has already spoken. The property. The house, the land, the inheritance. It is real. It is legal. It is documented. And most importantly, it is destined. You won't have to fight your way in. You'll be called into it. You'll be named. You'll be shown. The door will open and your spirit will say, "This is it." And when that moment comes, you will walk in not with fear, but with gratitude. Not with pride, but with peace. You'll feel the shift not just in your surroundings, but in your soul. Something deep will settle. Something sacred will rise. Because the waiting is over. Your name is not just written, it is now being spoken. In meetings. In discussions. In emails. In reports. In rooms you haven't even entered. But your presence is already there. Spiritually, your authority has preceded you. And now your physical steps will catch up. Where they once said, "You don't belong," now the doors will say, "Welcome." Where they once closed the files, now they're being reopened. The system that was once against you is now being used for you. You are stepping into territory that holds history, holds promise, holds legacy. And it is tied to you by divine design. You didn't earn it through manipulation. You didn't scheme to get it. You simply stayed faithful, even when nothing made sense. And now the blessing is coming because heaven honors faith, not favoritism. So when it happens, don't apologize. Don't downplay it. Don't shrink back. You waited. You believed. You endured. Now, you receive. And this receiving will come with weight, not heavy like burden, but heavy like glory. Like confirmation. Like authority. Like purpose. The land is calling you. The house is waiting for you. The signature is aligning for you. The Spirit is preparing a table before you. And you will not sit alone. You will sit with honor. You will sit with peace. You will sit with knowing that this is what was promised. This is what was preserved. This is what was always meant for you. Stay alert. Stay humble. And when the sign comes, don't ignore it. Don't explain it away. Lean in. Listen closely. Heaven is still speaking. And what it's saying now is clear. You are not forgotten. You are not denied. You are chosen. And your name, your real name, is not just on a page. It's on a promise. It's on a deed. And it's on a divine timeline that just turned in your favor. Your name is not just on a timeline, it's etched in destiny. Written by hands not of man, but of spirit. Marked by grace. Guarded by angels. You are walking into what was always yours, but hidden for the right moment. And now, heaven is announcing, this is that moment. The signs will get louder. Dreams will get sharper. The conversations around you will start to echo what you've sensed in silence. Pay attention to repetition. A location, a date, a name, it'll keep showing up. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. That's the Spirit saying, look again. There's more beneath the surface. There's more unfolding than you can see with natural eyes. But your spirit already knows. Your soul already feels it. You are not late. You are aligned. You didn't miss it, you matured into it. The delay was divine. The detour was designed. What felt like punishment was actually preparation. What felt like being passed over was actually being preserved. Because what is sacred cannot be rushed. What is meant for your bloodline has to be handled with care. And now, as you've passed the test of time, of silence, of surrender, you will be handed what generations before you lost. You will carry what others buried. You will speak what others were silenced for. You will stand where others fell short. This is bigger than you. This is about legacy. This is about redemption. This is about cycles ending and new ones beginning, with you. Your yes has activated generational healing. The moment you refused to walk away from the call, even when it cost you everything, that was the moment heaven began to restore what was lost. Not just for you, but for those who came before you. There are ancestors watching now, cheering, weeping with relief. Because the promise lives again through you. You picked up what they dropped. You listened where they were silenced. You stood where they were shamed. And now you will rise where they were buried. This land, this property, this promise, it is spiritual and physical. The deed holds your name, but the spirit holds the meaning. You are reclaiming something that was once taken. Maybe by force. Maybe through lies. Maybe through silence. But what was stolen is being returned. And heaven will not allow it to be delayed any longer. Justice is not coming. It has already been written. And now it's arriving. Even the systems that tried to erase your lineage are groaning under pressure. Records are surfacing. Voices are remembering. Secrets are leaking. The very people who thought time would cover the truth are now realizing that time is uncovering it. What was buried in archives is now moving toward you. Piece by piece. Detail by detail. Heaven is curating evidence for your restoration. You'll start to feel urgency in your spirit, not panic, but clarity. A push to get your affairs in order. A whisper to prepare the space. Clean out the drawer. Scan the old file. Revisit the childhood memory that won't leave you alone. These aren't random. These are the Spirit's breadcrumbs, leading you to the next piece. You don't need to chase it, just follow the flow. The right conversation will come. The right paper will surface. The right face will appear. Just stay in position. Stay sensitive. Stay surrendered. The inheritance isn't just about real estate. It's about identity. It's about knowing who you really are. It's about reclaiming the authority that has always lived in your blood. The enemy tried to keep you small, silent, disconnected, but that season is over. You're stepping into full awareness of who you are and whose you are. And with that awareness comes access. Doors open not because you knock, but because your presence carries weight now. The spiritual locks are breaking because your name is known in the courts of heaven. When you show up, systems will shift. Not by force, but by presence. Not by pushing, but by being. The atmosphere will testify before you speak. Your name will hold weight in rooms you haven't even seen yet. Because this isn't just about influence, it's about inheritance. And what is yours can no longer be denied. Expect divine appointments. You'll run into someone who says too much without realizing it. You'll be in the right place at the right time and overhear a piece of the puzzle. Don't dismiss the moment. Don't assume it's small. Every clue is part of the unfolding. Every encounter is strategic. Nothing is random anymore. You are living in the revelation zone now, where truth meets timing. And yes, there will be resistance. The closer you get, the more the enemy will try to stir confusion, chaos, or distraction. Don't fall for it. This is the time to stay locked in. Protect your peace. Guard your energy. Keep your vision sharp. You don't have to fight what God has already declared yours. You just have to stay aligned. Rested. Ready. There is a document with your name on it. And this time, they can't change it. They can't bury it. They can't reroute it. What was forged will be found out. What was hidden will be highlighted. What was denied will be returned. The hand of heaven is on the case now. And no system, no gatekeeper, no lawyer, no lie can stand against it. When you step into the space that's been waiting for you, be it land, a house, a legacy, you'll feel it in your spirit. It won't just look right. It will feel like something ancient is waking up inside you. Like your blood remembers. Like your DNA is finally home. You'll walk those halls or stand on that soil and something sacred will say, "This is it." And from that moment on, nothing will be the same. Your walk will change. Your posture will shift. You'll speak differently. You'll move differently. Not with arrogance, but with deep assurance. Because this is not a lucky break. This is not random favor. This is not someone else's leftover. This is what was always yours. This is what heaven protected. This is what your faith preserved. People may ask, how did this happen for you? And you won't have a step-by-step plan to give them. All you'll be able to say is, God did it. In His time. In His way. Because the truth is, no human effort could have opened this door. It took divine orchestration. It took angelic intervention. It took timing only heaven could manage. And now you are the living proof that what is promised will come to pass, even when it looks impossible. So mark this moment. Something eternal has shifted. You may not see the full picture yet, but the landscape is changing. The winds are moving. The doors are creaking open. The earth is making room for you. And what is for you is not coming, it's here.